North Korea, officially called the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, is one of the most secretive and tightly controlled nations in the world. Its story is not just about politics, but about how a single family has maintained absolute power over millions of people for more than 70 years. The story begins in 1948, after World War II, when Korea was divided into North and South. The northern part, under Soviet influence, became North Korea, with Kim Il-sung as its first leader. From the very beginning, Kim Il-sung built an authoritarian system where political opposition was banned, and loyalty to the leader was demanded above all else. He introduced an ideology called juche, often translated as self-reliance. While juche officially emphasized national independence, in practice it became a tool to ensure absolute obedience to the leadership, with the survival of the nation tied directly to the Kim family. When Kim Il-sung died in 1994, power passed to his son, Kim Jong-il. Under his rule, the system of control deepened, emphasizing the military, propaganda, and surveillance. In 2011, Kim Jong-un, the grandson of Kim Il-sung, became the leader. Today, he continues the same authoritarian rule. North Korea is not a democracy. Elections exist only on paper. In reality, all major decisions are controlled by the Kim family and the Workers' Party of Korea. A defining feature of North Korea is the cult of personality around its leaders. The Kims are treated as heroes, or even almost divine figures. Citizens are required to hang portraits of the leaders in their homes, clean and protect them daily, and participate in ceremonies honoring them. Children are taught from an early age that the leaders saved the nation, and loyalty is reinforced through school, media, and social rituals. Mass events, parades, and statues further strengthen this message. Criticism of the leaders, even in private, is strictly forbidden. Beyond the official constitution, North Korea enforces the 10 principles for the establishment of a monolithic ideological system, which function as the supreme law. These principles demand obedience in all areas of life, placing the leader above family, religion, or personal beliefs. Violating these principles can result in harsh punishments, including imprisonment, forced labor, or even execution. North Korean citizens live under constant surveillance. Some of the most important restrictions include censorship. Foreign movies, music, books, and media are illegal. Possessing or sharing them is considered a serious crime. Travel restrictions. Citizens cannot leave cities or the country without government approval. Attempting to escape is considered treason. Work and education, careers, housing, and school assignments are all assigned by the state. Factories and schools operate under strict rules and discipline. Social monitoring. Citizens are expected to report disloyalty in others, and families can be punished for the crimes of a relative. Life is highly structured, repetitive, and carefully controlled by the government. Fear is central to the regime's control. Citizens accused of disloyalty may be sent to labor camps, where conditions are harsh and survival is uncertain. Arbitrary arrests, forced labor, and public punishment are common. Families may be punished collectively for the actions of a single member, reinforcing obedience throughout the society. The world has repeatedly raised concerns about human rights in North Korea. Organizations such as the United Nations and Human Rights Watch have documented widespread abuses, including forced labor, arbitrary detention, and lack of freedom of speech. Despite international pressure, North Korea remains largely isolated, and its citizens continue to live under strict state control. For ordinary North Koreans, life is shaped by obedience and survival. Many have known nothing else, and fear guides their behavior more than agreement with ideology. Yet behind this rigid system, human stories remain. Children growing up under indoctrination, teenagers learning to navigate strict rules, and adults trying to support their families under constant supervision. North Korea is more than a country. It is a system designed to maintain power at any cost. The Kim family dynasty has created a society where loyalty is mandatory, freedom is limited, and fear is constant. It is a stark example of what happens when power exists without accountability, and when law serves the rulers rather than the people.